Hey shorty, wanna eat raw chicken and fuck? Because we all like fucking and sucking. And the more natural we eat, the more we like fucking and sucking. But the thing is, you only fuck and suck. You only do that. You don't want that love. You don't want that kids. It gets kinda empty, kinda meaningless, kinda fast. Just fucking and sucking. Hot bitches and broads. Hot cars. It might be cool for a while. But it kinda leads to unhappiness and hell. Unlike raw chicken though. Raw chicken leads to heaven. Now the thing is, you see, casual sex kinda fucking sucks. Even though you're fucking and sucking, what we all wanna do. But you just do it casually. It kinda freaking sucks. For many ways. And it might destroy even your later relationships when you actually wanna feel something. Feel a little bit of love. Wanna start making those kids like your natural instincts tell you. You see, why do we wanna fuck and suck so much? What's the purpose of it? Just for pleasure? Just to satisfy our lustful needs? But I thought lust was one of the 7 deadly sins. If you believe in sins, or are sins just sine wave going up and down from heaven and hell? We wanna fucking suck because our body wants to reproduce. That's the whole meaning behind. We wanna have kids. That's what makes the fucking and sucking meaningful at the end. Your little orgasm and post nut clarity, that ain't the reward. The real reward is have those kids after. But that's not really cool these days in our society. Our society is cool to have sex with a lot of people. Try different people. Like they're robots. Try it around a little bit. Fuck this person, that person. See how it is. Maybe start an OnlyFans to make a little money or a lot of money. Fuck people on the internet, on camera. Like that's the cool thing to do. The cool thing is not to have kids. Now when you start to do this, casual hookups, casual sex, the thing is, you might get your feelings involved. If you don't get feelings involved, it's just this carnal pleasure, only physical, no love, no feelings. Yeah, it might be a little bit better than masturbating on your own at your a little shack you live in. Maybe. At the long term though, it might be worse. Because when you have sex, you kinda attract to the other partner a little bit. If you ain't, that post-nut clarity gonna be hard. And that's what's gonna hurt people. These casual hookups are mostly, I would think, because we are programmed to do so. And many of them are just out of boredom, because you don't have anything better to do. And you kinda horned up. And many of them, the attraction is one-sided. This side likes this one, but this one is bored and just wanna use this one for a little bit of sex. I think that's one of the main reasons for much of the casual sex around. The attraction level is not equal, and the one who only uses the other one is probably hurt. It's gonna hurt the other one also. For the one who's more attracted to the other one, the feelings are gonna get involved much easier. He or she's gonna a little bit fall in love maybe. And when the other one is just using him, which is cool to do, just another one. That's gonna be pretty traumatic for the other people who kinda have some feelings. Thing is, you carry this trauma around, you pretty much damage your biochemical state with this. It's even harder to find a real love, to raise a family after these experiences, when you gather around the sexual trauma inside of your body. Now, for men, when it comes to sexual partners, when you wanna find the real deal, you wanna have the one you wanna raise a family with. Thing is, what men want is attraction, hotness basically. They care about the age probably a little bit too, because the younger people are hotter, better looking, more attractive, and they care about shorty's body count, how much of a hoe she is. Pretty much all guys care about it. You have to be extremely damaged yourself if you don't care about it at all. And many mature guys say they don't really care about it. They might say it to your face, but at the back of their minds, they do care about it. They're thinking a little bit, you a hoe. You can't be trusted. When gals sleep around like this, casual hookups and such, the guys find it pretty much disgusting. They might even still have a family with you if you are their only option. You're the only one they can get. And of course they might hook up with you when they're bored, just want to have a little bit of horny time. But it's always gonna be back on their mind. It's gonna be thinking you a hoe, you damaged. It's really hard to bear bond with you. And for girls, I don't know, I'm not a girl, It seems like they don't care that much, but they do care a little bit. The only reasons why they wouldn't care is if the other one is very attractive, like it's the best you can get, sexiness wise, attraction wise, then you might forgive it a little bit because you're so in love, so attracted to the other person. Now, how to avoid casual hookups? First you gotta realize they don't really mean anything, they don't give you much. Just a little bit of pleasure and insanely depressing post-nut clarity. That's gonna suck ass. You don't really want that. Got some steak over here. The way to not have casual hookups is to make it uncool in this society. Make people realize it sucks. Sucking and fucking in love, that's the real deal. And making the final reward happen, having kids. That's what the body wants. Continue your bloodline. That what makes you happy, meaningful. The other thing is the attraction level between the partners. It needs to be pretty similar. You have to be very attracted to the other one. That's how the love chemicals inside of your body work. You see this very attractive person. They see you as very attractive. It's mutual. You start feeling like you are in love, falling in love. And you want to keep that because you're so attracted to the other one. You don't just want to hook it up. One night stand here. That's why so many people have one night stands when they're clubbing and drinking and stuff. Because their senses are kinda fucked up. And they start to find people that they normally don't find that attractive. Somewhat attractive, like attractive to just please this pleasure thing for a night, but they don't want to have real relationships with them. That alcohol wears off, you nut, it's done. You start to see how the other person really looks like, how he really be, or she. And you don't feel that love. So the attraction must go both ways, and it has to be intense if you wanna have a good, healthy sexual relationship that don't turn into business and or friend relationship. Now the casual hookups also might destroy the pair bonding. They might be very traumatic. When you have too many of them, you really cannot even fall in love the other people anymore. You start to feel empty inside. That's not good. Because all we want is love. Be happy and healthy. And love is so important for it. And we want families. That's what our body wants. But we are programmed. Wonder why we are so programmed to make this casual sex, these hookups cool? Because they destroy the family. They destroy our natural instincts. They make us confused, empty, unhappy. I would say this, when you start eating this style, this shit, the animal foods, you gotta start to, at least for me, when I was a vegan, back in my vegan days, I didn't really care about having children when I had sex. Never thought about it. I was like, maybe someday when I get older. It wasn't on my mind. My mind was like, let's have some sex, let's have some fun. But now, when I started to eat more animal products, maybe my natural instincts kinda got a little bit stronger. Maybe I just got older and I realized it is bullshit. You start to think like, yeah, just this sex, many times it kinda even sucks. If you don't like the other partner that much, it might suck a whole lot of ass. You start to realize you want to have sex with somebody you actually have feelings, you actually love, and you want to have those kids. You really want to. You start to feel like kids are the best thing. Continuing your bloodline is the best. Anyway, eat the steaks, eat the raw chicken. Maybe, maybe not. And find somebody you really love and they love you back. Don't be coping about it. See you on the next one.